What up, y'all? It's Dominic369 for Occultism Unleashed. Today is September 9th. We have Mercury going retrograde at 8 degrees of Libra. If you were born October, November, December of 1980, all the way up to through 1981, February 1981, you need to pay attention. You need to pay attention because Mercury is going retrograde over your Saturn-Jupiter conjunction in Libra. Whatever houses that Saturn and Jupiter rule in your chart, so wherever you have Capricorn and Sagittarius set in your chart, these houses are going to be affected. And you need to shift because Mercury is going retrograde in Libra is telling you that you need to balance your thinking in regards to the things ruled by the houses where Sagittarius and Capricorn are at. Everybody else, in general, Mercury going retrograde in Libra is telling us to reevaluate and balance out our thoughts. Some of us are, more lenient and fickle-minded and give in to other people's opinions easily and don't stand our ground. Mercury retrograde is asking you to reevaluate that type of thinking process and make sure that you're not compromising to avoid conflict. This doesn't mean you have to cuss everybody out and go all the way off on the deep end. This means you need to make sure that you're speaking your piece because Mercury is an air sign. It rules the mind. It rules communication. It also rules listening. So it also asks you in Mercury retrograde to reevaluate how you're listening. Are you a balanced listener or do you just listen in a combative way, waiting for an opportunity and thinking of what you're going to say in response rather than listening to the person who's communicating something to you? Also, this is telling you you need to balance out your mind, discipline your thought process. Don't let your thoughts lead you too far down one way and distract you from other things that are important. Balance out your thought process, reevaluate where you're being fickle-minded at and where you're being stubborn in your thought process. Evaluate your mentality, your way you communicate, your values and belief systems, especially if you were born from October of 1980 all the way to February 1981. It's time to reevaluate your belief system and thought process. If these beliefs and thinking processes aren't getting you or haven't gotten you where you want to go, you need to release them and replace them with things that are going to help you get where you need to go. Again, anytime a retrograde occurs, it's giving us an opportunity to reevaluate how we're assimilating that planet. This planet would be Mercury's energy into our chart. Mercury has to do with thought, speech, communication, commerce, your nervous system, your lungs, breathing. So it's also important that you make sure that if you have any, self-limited beliefs based on grieving processes, situations where you feel like you lost or you didn't get to, go as hard as you wanted to, and you're holding on to grief in your lungs, this is a good time for you to do some breathing exercises and release those self-limiting beliefs. This week also we have the moon and full moon in Pisces, and we'll get to that video soon. Peace.